I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, hoping to get out to the polls Tuesday, but our votes for great football today in Week 10 of the NFL on ESPN. We've got two teams each hoping for a landslide victory here in this one. Chiefs, Saints. Now. Victory.
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, welcoming you to the Louisiana Superdome. My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter, playing on the road can be an unfriendly environment, to say the least, and it has been particularly unkind to these guys.
Well, you said it, Dan. Have really had a rough go of it on the road so far this season. They're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game. We'll see how it goes.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here with some ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise mode featuring the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Saints are without Deuce McCallister for one more week. Aaron Brooks is also injured for 11 weeks. Ryan Young, the defensive tackle, is gone. And we are dealing with some key injuries. The Saints are dealing with some key injuries, and the Saints are trying to get a victory against a team that's 7-1, and the Saints are 3-5. We are here in Week 10.
Anderson kicks it off to begin the game. Stecker down.
So I changed the game plan a little bit. We're going to do a little bit more inside runs, and we're still gonna pass and run evenly because we got Todd Bauman as a quarterback. He's not really all that great, but we want to get the ball running between the tackles, and we're gonna blitz more on defense. Oh, nice run by McCallister's out there.
Lowers his shoulder for the first.
Deuce McCallister,
I guess because it's probable.
a few extra yards on that play.
Oh, I didn't know Deuce McCallister was going to play.
And Peter, this is a guy that won't shy away from contact. He'll square those shoulders and come right at you.
He'll go through you. And I'll tell you what,
The Saints decided to play Deuce McCallister early.
McCallister gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Excuse me, guys.
Gets the handoff and gets past the line. Tackled at the 36.
All right, Gash, he was good as a backup. Fill in some shoes, but we got Deuce McCallister out there. I guess we still don't want to take off the load from Deuce McCallister. I think that's what the Saints are doing. Play action. Nice pass. The Horn with the reception.
Joe Horn had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Maslowski tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike Maslowski targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. And gets the call again and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Sam Gash had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Warfield makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Eric Warfield swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
The defense forces 4th down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Berger gets ready to punt this away. Berger takes the long snap and punts it away. McClean fair catches it at the 14.
All right, we got to play some defense.
The Chiefs offense takes the field, and they have a way to go. They'll start at their own 15-yard line. Morton goes in motion. Tennyson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 22, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Fred Thomas manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
Holmes gets past the line and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
All right. Yeah, pass interference call. We gotta watch it. Watch when we're playing defense. Watch that 5 yard.
Holmes catches the heater left sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
Priest Holmes was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making a catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First down, tight end to the left. Holmes will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Priest Holmes used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Gonzalez grabs the ball.
Wow.
Looking for room. Eventually runs out at
Saints
the 24.
defense getting torched out
It will
there.
be first down.
Tony Gonzalez got an opportunity to tack on a few more after the completion, and he took it. I love to see that kind of drive in a player. You can't coach that.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
Holmes picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Priest Holmes got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
2nd down, 1 man down. Hodge tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Cedric Hodge got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
All right, let's not give it the big play. Let's not give it the first down.
Green really rifles this pass, and it's intercepted. Runs out.
Nice interception.
Fred Thomas knew exactly where the ball was going on that last play, thanks to some great single zone coverage. His positioning got him the interception.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Saints are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 1-yard line. McCallister picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Deuce McCallister used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
2nd down from the shotgun.
And bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
McCallister takes it off the toss and passes the line. Dragged down at the 4.
Can we get somebody in here that's going to challenge me, please?
Leopard. Single back.
McCallister picked up about 7, and they will be just shy of the markers. 4th down.
Greg Wesley shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, man.
4th and short. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. McLean fields it at the 50. Tackled at the 41.
Dexter McLeon racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Chiefs were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at the 41-yard line. Ball goes in motion. Pod hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Trent Green threw that ball to a receiver who had 2 guys on him. He's probably fortunate it was just an incomplete pass at that point.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes. And, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, all he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
Green throws this on a rope, and it's bobbled and dropped incomplete.
Tony Gonzalez muffed an almost guaranteed catch there. And as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. You don't come much more catchable than that one.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Jones makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
To Bucky Jones, swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Baker lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Baker takes the snap and punts it away. Lewis fields the punt at the 12. Stopped at the 14.
Michael Lewis didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Saints stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 14-yard line. Wesley tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Greg Wesley swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. Bauman rifles it out left side, and it's caught for a gain of 10 on the play.
Todd Bauman played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now Daniel can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off.
Nice run, Deuce McCallister.
And that will bring up 1st down. McCallister gets the call again and heads left.
Deuce McCallister.
The 40, 35.
Deuce McCallister going into the end zone. Touchdown.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Deuce Deuce McCallister was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney rockets this one deep. Johnson downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
I was just talking on the phone with the owner, getting that congratulations.
The Chiefs will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Goal 16. Goal 16.
Holmes takes his fourth carry of the game and gets past the line. One man to beat. Finally gets out of bounds.
Reese Holmes trying to get his running game going.
Priest Holmes made a huge gain and sailed past the markers before getting out of bounds. That's a big-time play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Green fires this one over the end. It's caught at the 47. Eventually tackled at the 41. That will bring up first down.
Trent Green threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Hall goes in motion. Gonzalez makes the nice catch, and the ball's loose. Touchdown at the 32.
Jay Bellamy did a smash and grab job with the ball carrier to force the fumble back there, Dan. That's how you do it.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Saints want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Bauman unloads this one to the left, and this one is incomplete.
Joe Horn looked like he was in the perfect position back there to make the catch, but he just couldn't do it. He was wide open to boot. Incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Catches the bullet out left, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Deuce McCallister had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Bauman gets his arm into this pass, and they convert on 3rd down.
Driving again.
Todd Bauman dissected the double coverage with a pass that was prettier than a stadium full of cheerleaders.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the first down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
Gash chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right. Second and 6. All of 41.
Gash will carry on second Second down, and picks up a couple. And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Saints are out in front, 7-0. Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
Nice pass.
They convert on third down.
Good pass.
On him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Nice play, and they will convert on third.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
McCallister gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. McCallister carries this one off to the right and gets well past the markers for a first.
Deuce McCallister played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
What a run, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard. And up to now, he's got 115 yards on 9 carries.
First down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Rid of it. Dang, Bauman.
Chases him down and gets the sack at the 22.
Scott Fajita got through with ease and brought the quarterback down back there. Good,
Yeah, see him coming.
sack.
Came from the blind side.
And the refs will spot the ball
No right tackle.
the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Touchdown!
Ooh-wee.
Dante Stallworth drew 3 men on the D, but is still able to make the catch. Way to find the hole, settle in, and make a great catch.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Let's go, baby! Get your hands up!
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney kicks this one away. Parker fields it all the way back at the 1. Brought down at the 19.
Sammy Parker got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Chiefs fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Will get the carry on first down and picks up a couple.
I'm gonna sack you like a bag of chips, Trent. Go back! Go back!
Holmes grabs the rope right side and gains a couple. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Dennison goes in motion. Green throws a heater right sideline, and it's incomplete.
Dante Hall looked like he had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Baker lines up for the punt. Baker gets the snap and punts it away. Lewis takes it at the 40. Tackled at the 49.
Michael Lewis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
Let's go.
The Saints come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their 49-yard line. McCallister picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Second down from the eye.
Ball 50 yards.
Wait back. Too
Horn catches that in triple coverage.
Past the markers for a first down.
Joe Horn took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
Dragged down at the 27.
Todd Bauman saw no other option back there and scrambled out of the pocket for a gain. That's a great play.
Second and 2. Ball
27. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Eric Warfield never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion. You know, it's all about blanket coverage, and that, my friends, was exactly what we saw back there.
That play would have set up a manageable third and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
Third down, 2 yards to go. Stallworth goes in motion. Bauman unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Greg Wesley came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Carney with the 44-yard attempt, and it's good.
John Carney kicked a nice smooth one for 3 points. Not a gimme, but no record breaker either.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney booms a beauty here. Johnson downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs are fading fast and are in need of a score. Their offense will start this vital drive at their own 20-yard line. Hall goes in motion. Morton snags the dart right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
Trent Green threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Green throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Orlando Ruff swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Holmes makes the catch out to the left, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. Third down, 1 man down.
Cedric Hodge just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Baker lines up for the punt. Baker takes the snap and punts it away. Lewis fields the punt at the 11. Tackled at the 22.
Fred Jones slam danced with the ball carrier, neatly separated him from the football back there. Way to force the fumble.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been going for the ball all day, and, well, it's really paid off.
The Saints have yet another shot at scoring and are in command. Their offense takes the field and starts this drive at their own 22-yard line. Bauman unloads this one to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jerome Woods got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Nice run, McCallister.
And that brings up 3rd down.
Kendall Jaycox cleared out a huge lane for the ball carrier back there. Had 10 or 15 more lanes, and he would have had a bowling alley.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Bauman throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Jerome Woods came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3-and-out. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. McCallister catches it at the 31. Brought down at the 33.
Dexter McCleon didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Chiefs have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 33-yard line. Green fires this one over the middle, and the
God.
reception is made for a 1st and more. 15, 5, touchdown.
Johnny Morton made the catch back there, but I really like how he got yards after the catch. That's a great play.
They get on the board with the touchdown and close in a bit.
Well, it took them a while to answer back, but they did. They need to keep up the pace, though.
To attempt the extra point. Number 15, holding.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson rockets this one deep. Stallworth decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 20.
Dante Stallworth got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The The Saints come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Stop at the 26.
Second and 4. Ball Saints, 26-yard line.
McCallister will take the handoff and heads wide right. Tackled at the 29.
Greg Wesley brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand. The save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for that matter.
Berger gets ready to punt this away. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Cleveland fields the punt at the 32. Dragged down at the 34.
Dexter McCleon didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Chiefs' offense has to score here. This drive will start at their 34-yard line. Morton snags the missile, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Johnny Morton took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. Hall goes in motion. Green uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's caught with room to run. 15, eventually pushed out of bounds at the 14. That will bring up 1st down.
Tony Gonzalez fought for a whole lot more after the catch back there. Great run.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
1st down with 2 tight ends to the right. Morton catches the heater left sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Johnny Morton had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
That touchdown will bring them within striking distance of the lead.
Yeah, big point, Stan. They did exactly what they needed to there.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Anderson kicks it off. Stecker fields the kickoff at the 3. Tackled at the 26.
Aaron Stecker was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Saints are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 26-yard line. McCallister barrels off his left guard and gains about 3 yards. Second down, 7 yards to go. Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
With the tackle.
Running out of gas, baby. Better refill.
Ball at the Saints, 30 yards.
Bauman really rifles this pass, and the Saints take their first time out. First down, both wideouts to the right. It's the sack, and the clock will continue to run.
Number 94 moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the backfield. You know, that was a great call.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Bauman gets some air under this pass, and gets caught at the 33, and he's stopped right there. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Saints with a small lead, 17-14. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer? There's the signal, and we're ready.
Saints kicking off.
Carney boots the second half kickoff away. Johnson fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Brought down at the 22. We've got a quick update from ESPN's very own Susie Kalber. Susie.
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Jim Haslett told me during the break that though he's liked their defensive play on the whole, they've been missing too many tackles. He said guys love to make the big hit, and that's okay, but the most important thing is to wrap them up and make sure that they bring them down. No doubt about that. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Susie. Holmes is at the 35, eventually shoved out at the 49. It will be first down.
Jay Bellamy sent his man sailing out of bounds, but he was way late. You know, he's like the guy who gets to class 15 minutes after the bell and then starts asking a lot of questions to try to cover it up.
That's his third tackle of the game. Morton goes in motion. Holmes has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Second and 9. Ball at 50 yards.
Jones hunts him down and then finally tackles him just behind the line.
The Bucky Jones was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Holmes brings down the floater and is at the 50. Brought down at the 44. Brown will be credited with the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Bakir Brown managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
And this is nothing but read and react, Peter, which is what all defenders are taught.
Great concentration to nab one shifty runner, stepping up and doing his job.
Baker takes the long snap and punts it away. Lewis fair catches it at the 15. The Saints offense will start this drive at their own 16-yard line. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Illegal forward pass. Number 4. Pass interference. Number 21. Defense.
Offsetting penalties.
First down, one man back.
Watch the throw! Watch the throw! Double! Double! Rip, rip! Rip, rip! Single back! Single back! 32! I got 83!
Bauman zips it to the left sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Joe Horn got open on that last play with a slant route, but couldn't bring the ball in.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls. Coach Haslett doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Hey, we want a challenge.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. Takes him down back at
Dexter McCleon targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down.
Backwards, Deuce. Straight trip. Straight trip. Randy. Randy. Look at the weak back. Look at the weak back. 43. I got two open. I got two open.
Owen stretches this one, and he's
Move.
looking for room. Tackled at the 28.
Illegal forward pass. Number 4. Offense. 5-yard penalty and loss of down. Fourth
Todd
down.
Bauman was past the line of scrimmage on that play, which
Coach Haslett is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Hey, we want a challenge.
This is their second challenge, and if they win this one like they won the first, they'll have a chance at a third challenge.
Well, this camera angle should be able to show us if he's actually past the line of scrimmage or not before he threw this baby. This is great camera work. Well, he looks behind the line to me, so I think they'll overturn this one.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. First down, 10 yards to go.
Single back. Single back. I got 19. Blue 13. What's the counter? What's the counter? Slot, slot. Randy, Randy, Randy. Weak back, weak back. Deuce, right here. 25.
Bauman throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 48, 40, 35. Finally stopped at the 25. First down.
Dante Stallworth reeled in the football for a nice game, but he added even more with a terrific run.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Single back, single back.
Gash gets his 7th carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
Excuse me, guys.
Second down from the shotgun. Stallworth goes in motion. Bauman zings it to the right side, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Todd Bauman threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
There's another great throw. I tell you, he's having a good game today, Peter.
Yeah, really good. I'm glad to see he's carrying the momentum over from the first half.
Check man. Check man. Throw it back. Throw it back.
McCallister has his number called on third down and is dropped short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Greg Wesley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Fourth down and the field goal unit is on the field. Carney kicks it from 35 yards and it's up through the goal post. Good.
John Carney booted a short one through the uprights. Hey, it's 3 points no matter how close you are.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney kicks this one away. Johnson fields this one deep at the 1. Dragged down at the 21.
Larry Johnson got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Chiefs stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. Holmes dodges this one way out right and rambles for about 5.
Randy. Shotgun. I got 2 over here.
Hall goes in motion.
Green, 37.
Holmes picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Priest Holmes used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Check him. Single back. Green, 66.
Green throws a heater right sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Ashley Ambrose threw his man out like a bad apple, but he already got the first, so how do you like them apples?
They're unable to stop them on third down and allow the first.
Yeah, the execution was definitely lacking there.
Holmes chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down. Green just rifles this one.
Oh, no.
At the 44, 30, 20,
He gone.
15, and touchdown.
Johnny Morton must have been pretty lonely out there on his own, but the quarterback got him the ball to cheer him up a little bit. You know, a gift basket, if you will.
They're all tied up now, and that is a big touchdown.
And now they have a chance to go up on top.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, keep this thing on me all game. Okay.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson booms a beauty here. Stallworth decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 20.
Dante Stallworth took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Saints offense comes out and finds themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 20-yard line. Stallworth goes in motion. for a gain of 8.
Deuce McCallister took his lone defender to school on that last play, making the catch with relative ease.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. McCallister chews up 9 yards, and that brings up first down.
Deuce McCallister played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Tackled at the 46.
Todd Bauman had his back against the wall on that play and called his own number. Great run.
McCallister picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
Mike Maslowski just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Third down and less than a yard. McCallister gets the call again and takes it upfield. Brought down at the 47. First down.
Backwards, Deuce. Trent open. Trent open. Leopard.
McCallister loses 1 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Mike Maslowski targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Cole makes the catch on the right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
Chris Cole had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First down, tight end to the left. Horn goes in motion. Bauman dumps this one to the flat, and the ball's caught at the 30, and he's stopped right there.
Todd Bauman rolled the dice by targeting a receiver with 2 defenders near him. But the pass clicked, and they'll move the ball.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
Picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Todd Bauman went beyond his job description on that play and landed a nice block. And he's still alive, believe it or not.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Chiefs with a small lead, 21-20.
I can smell fear from here, baby. Short kick open. Short kick open. Left guard. Steal back. 44.
Bauman throws a bullet to the flat, and this one is incomplete.
Dante Stallworth could not make that completion and would have had some room on the outside had he made it.
Although that was incomplete, we've rarely mentioned that word with this offense, and that is held true all the way up here to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the D has had a very long day today.
Carney with the 42-yard attempt, and they take the lead.
John Carney kicked a nice smooth one for 3 points. Not a gimme, but no record breaker either.
That's his third field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense at all.
All right.
Sorry.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney kicks it off.
Sammy Parker got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Chiefs get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Gonzalez catches the bullet out left and gets past the markers for a first down.
Tony Gonzalez easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. Perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
Peter, there's another catch, and for a tight end, he sees the ball quite a bit.
Well, he's one of those guys that's more of a receiver than a tight end, Dan. He's got such great hands that he'll get the ball a lot during this game.
Holmes takes it for his 11th carry and picks up a couple. Morton goes in motion.
366.
Edison grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
Trent Green zeroed in with the pass back there and leaves the two defenders empty-handed. What ball placement.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 344 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Green throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 44, 20.
Come on, missed tackles are killing us.
At the 17. That will bring up first down.
Priest Holmes sprinted outside all the way past the markers and got out of bounds, trying to keep those timekeepers on their toes.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down with the tight end right. Gonzalez patches it over the middle, and he gets the go-ahead touchdown.
Tony Gonzalez doesn't let a little thing like double coverage stop him from snagging the football.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Anderson booms a beauty here. Stallworth decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 23.
Dante Stallworth got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Saints offense comes out and finds themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 23-yard line. Bauman fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 34, hunted down at the 38. It will be first down.
Todd Bauman laid this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
This one will fall incomplete.
Watch the counter. Watch the counter. Counter. Rip. Down. Weak back. I got two over here.
Stopped at the 41. Third down. 7 yards to go. Marti puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Eric Warfield had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Berger lines up for the punt. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. McClean gets it at the 15. Tackled at the 23.
Dexter McCleon racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Chiefs offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 23-yard line. Morton goes in motion. Wallace makes the catch out to the left and gets past the markers for a first down.
Trent Green threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
He adds another completion to his strong numbers today, Peter.
Yeah, he sets the bar pretty high for himself, but I imagine he's happy with his consistent performance today.
Green throws a lob here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Ashley Ambrose couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Single back. Single back. Check through this side. Check through this side. Check two. Check two. Check him. Check him. Check him. Green 17.
Love makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Orlando Ruff swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their fifth batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Hall goes in motion. Green zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Ashley Ambrose got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their sixth so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Baker gets ready to punt this away. Baker takes the snap and punts it away. Lewis fields the punt at the 23. Dragged down at the 35.
Michael Lewis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Saints stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 35-yard line. Bauman plays this one hard over the middle, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Joe Horn plays man-to-man, to man, to man. With three defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Warfield tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Eric Warfield came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. McCallister goes in motion. Hicks gets the sack at the 46.
Eric Hicks hauled down the quarterback for the loss of a little yardage and a lot of momentum there.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Bauman made a throw that was off target there. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Todd Bauman had a ton of pressure on that one and had to let go prematurely. Inaccurate and incomplete.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down game. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Berger takes the long snap and punts it away. McClean takes it at the 12. Brought down at the 15.
Dexter McCleon got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Chiefs have a long field ahead of them and start this drive back at their own 15-yard line. Hall goes in motion. Holmes will get the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Cedric Hodge targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
He now has 5 tackles in the game.
I'm a beast, priest.
Green unloads this one to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
The Bucky Jones managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
We almost got him, baby. So step it up.
Hall goes in motion. Holmes catches the ball over the middle. That is at the 20. Tackled at the 23. Thomas was in on the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Fred Thomas shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Baker lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Baker gets the ball and punts it away. Dragged down at the 42.
Michael Lewis got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Saints have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 42-yard line. Goes right up the middle and picks up a couple.
Counter. Watch counter. Rhino. Throw back. Deuce, right here.
Bauman just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Greg Wesley knocked that pass down. Man, he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That's his 3rd batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
3rd down, 1 man back. Rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. 4th down coming up.
Vonnie Holliday targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Berger lines up for the punt. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. McLean catches it at the 20. Tackled at the 24.
Dexter McCleon got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Chiefs offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 24-yard line.
What'd you say?
Holmes carries it off the toss and heads upfield. Runs out of bounds
I
at
did
the
turn it off.
33.
Priest Holmes
All
picked up
right,
a few
since this
yards on
morning.
that play, but had to head out of bounds before he got to the markers.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
2nd down with a split backfield. Holmes gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 1st down.
Blue 19. Blue 19.
Holmes punches this one left of center and picks up a couple.
Priest Holmes powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Holmes gets the call on second down and heads left. Stopped at the 44. Third down, two receivers to the left. Third down, both wideouts to the right.
All right, Saints got to get the ball back.
The Saints take their first time out. Baker gets ready to punt this away. Baker takes the long snap and punts it away. Lewis fields the punt at the 18. Tackled at the 25.
Michael Lewis didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Saints start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:48. Woods makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Jerome Woods came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:45. Bauman throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Warfield came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down, 10 yards to go. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Face mask, number 26. Defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Julian Battle really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
Liz. Aye. I got 4. Hey, 87 is mine.
Bauman fires this one over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Joe Horn had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
Second down, empty backfield. Fujita tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Scott Fujita came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:31. Bauman throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 38. Forced out at the 44. Battle will get credited with the tackle on the force out.
Let's put out that fire, T. Put it up. Single back. Single back. Hey, 87 wide. You're 87 wide. Down. 83. Set.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
Jerome Woods shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
They had the right idea there, going for it, trying to put the ball in the air.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Here we go. That's what to do. Get the team focused. And get back out there. Let's do it.
This is a crazy drive, this last drive. First we got the face mask.
Stopped at 123.
And the time penalty. Got to overturn.
Bauman made the throw that was off target there. Incomplete.
Dexter McCleon had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down. And this will be the 8th play of the drive. Bauman throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Scott Fajita came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
How you like that, Joe? Hey. Rhino. Single back. Open three.
Woods puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Todd Bauman threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes. And, you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, all he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
Bauman uncorks this to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs. They had the right idea there, going for it, trying to put the ball in the end zone, but they couldn't convert.
It was the right time to roll the dice, Dan.
That's going to do it, guys. And we're going to look at some passing here. 46 completion percentage for Todd Bauman. He didn't throw an interception, only threw 1 touchdown. 19 of 41. Trent Green threw 1 interception, but 4 TD passes. Oh-wee. Rushing, Deuce McCallister, 144 yards on 23 carries, 1 touchdown. Reese Holmes, we held him under 100 yards rushing, so that was good. Joe Horn, Dante Stallworth, 8 catches for 124 yards and a touchdown. Joe Horn, 115 yards on 7 catches. Defense sacks. We didn't get any sacks. Fred Thomas got the interception. Had a lot of pass deflections. Ambrose had 2. Bucky Jones had 2. On the Ruff had 1. Cedric Hodge had 1. Derek Rogers had 1. No defensive touchdowns on interceptions. Tackles for a loss. Cedric Hodge 1. No fault. fumble by Orlando Ruff. No, Jay Bellamy. And it was recovered by Orlando Ruff. That's going to do it, guys. Appreciate you guys watching this video with me. If you enjoyed, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell notifications on so you don't miss the next episode. And check out the playlist and the last video of the series in this end screen. And I'll see you guys next time. We take on the Denver Broncos. Till next time, guys. Have a great day.